Hello everyone, my name is Elpida Tzortzatos and I'm an IBM Fellow and CTO for AI on IBM Z. Myself and Andrew Sica, our lead architect, are very excited to be talking to you today about ONNX and IBM Z. I wanted to kick off this session with a few words on the important role ONNX has played on IBM Z's AI strategy. ONNX is an essential part of our strategy and has enabled us to deliver our vision of allowing our clients to embed AI intelligence into the mission-critical workloads while still meeting even the most stringent SLAs. A second thing that ONNX has allowed us to do is to be able to provide our clients with platform flexibility by giving our clients the ability to build and train their models on any platform and any framework that they choose, but then being able to deploy and optimize those models on IBM Z close to the application runtimes and transactional workloads for optimal scale, performance, and reliability. Now I will turn it over to Andrew Sica to tell you more about our Z platform and the value of ONNX for our Z clients.
Thank you, Elpida. So I want to talk a little bit about IBM Z and really what it is, right? And what it is the flagship server that powers a large number of critical core workloads that are really the backbone systems of record for clients across numerous industries. And as we say here, there's a good chance you've probably used one today, especially if you've just done some basic things like use your credit card, for example. And as you can see from the numbers on the charts here, these systems are really still in widespread use. So while yes, this is certainly the mainframe, it's also a platform that's full of technical innovation and is built for purpose, right? Reliability, security, and qualities of service that make it so well suited for the use cases, right? And for application in industries like this. In this environment, we have a variety of operating systems like ZOS, ZTPF, and various Linux distributions. Operating systems like ZOS and TPF can run at incredibly high utilization rates and really are designed from the ground up with a workload view. The middleware and applications interact with each other and get a benefit from co-location. So we are working with our clients on a number of use cases for AI in this environment, and many of them need to operate within the bounds of these workloads, which are often low latency, high volume transaction environments. To fit AI into that environment, a key part of our strategy is to allow our clients to build and train AI models anywhere, including Z, and then deploy to Z for production. The benefit of ONNX and the ONNX ecosystem here, I think, is very clear. It allows our clients to leverage their existing investments, train on other architectures, or on IBM Z or Linux One, but then have that model portability without having to deploy that same full ecosystem used for training or development. So our first use of ONNX models has been in our Watson Machine Learning for ZOS solution. This is a full feature platform for AI for our enterprise clients. And with WMLZ, clients can deploy ONNX models for serving. WMLZ simplifies the deployment process. It automates the process of compiling an ONNX model and deploying it. So the models are compiled using ONNX MLIR, which gives us that highly portable minimal inference program. WMLZ then deploys a serving instance which exposes endpoints for the client application use. On ZOS, this allows us to provide different paths to integrating calls to the models into business workloads. One such capability is a COBOL scoring service that greatly simplifies integrating the callouts into a client's application. This is a really great feature because it helps to minimize the code changes required in the client's business application and minimize the risk of impact to those critical workloads. So let me touch here on the value of ONNX to our clients, and as we've talked with them, really what seemed to resonate with them. And I've highlighted some of this as I've gone through the deck. And I think my main message here is that the core values that you have on the community page of interoperability and hardware access do really resonate with users. For IBM Z, our strategy is built around providing AI capabilities in a way that aligns with the core strengths of our platform. ONNX and the ecosystem around it provide a foundation that we can build on to bring AI into that environment in a lightweight and streamlined way. And that's really valuable in these environments. The adaptability to different architectures is also important and has come up as a key feature as we've talked about ONNX with our clients. The enterprises we talk to do not want to have to redesign their models or pipelines for deployment to different environments, whether it's edge, device, Z, or x86. So the consistency is key. We also know from these conversations, of course, that data scientists are not focused on the deployment platform. In an environment like ours, we want to make sure that the assets they do develop then will be portable, because forcing them to re-architect or recreate for deployment, right, can cause the project to fail. Another thing I want to highlight, and I think this is in the direction the community has gone and expanding ONNX to cover pre-processing primitives. That's something that has also, I think, really resonated. The opportunity to make those assets more portable as well and optimized for deployment is another critical feature. That's a real pain point, and we do see enterprises rewriting data preparation pipelines for deployment, especially in low latency cases. And it's time consuming, and it's costly, and of course it brings risk with it. Okay, thank you all for your time, and thank you for letting me present here. There are some links here on the right-hand side that talk a little bit about what a mainframe is, and some recent blogs that we put out around our hardware announcement, the Telum chip, as well as our strategy on the platform around AI and some of the related developments that are going on there. So with that, thank you again, and take care.